Hello everybody, my name is Kyrogus, and recently we smashed the incredible number of 106 subscribers on the YouTube channel. To congratulate this amazing and humbling experience, somewhat well-known YouTuber Markiplier decided to congratulate me in one of his recent videos. Fitting to the situation, in the video, he played a game with a title suitable to the event. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me go ahead and play the clip.
Kyle is famous. Congratulations, Kyle, you finally made it.
Now, if you don't know Markiplier, he has a small cult following on YouTube. But clearly, regardless of his size, I was extremely grateful to see Mark make such a kind gesture that was obviously intended to recognize me directly. Thus, so I could both acknowledge the gesture and directly and publicly solidify my gratitude, I posted the clip in my recent upload. And this was to show my thanks to Mark for the shout out. Some people did not take kindly to this. Now, before I go any further, I know what you might be thinking. Who is Kyle? And that is a great question. Yes, it is true that my true name is not Kyle. It is indeed Kyrogus. There are some out there in the world who sometimes know or refer to me in this other name, Kyle. Similar to how Superman has his alias Clark Kent, my lesser known alias is Kyle. Since Mark wanted to congratulate me on a more personal level, it can be deduced that the reason for his usage of the name Kyle rather than Kyrogus can be he wanted to use my street-known personal name, alias fake name. I am Kyrogus. I am the Kyrogus. I will always be Kyrogus. I figured I would go ahead and clear up that foggy area as it'll be important in a moment. Seeing as we have now caught wildfire, reaching 106 subscribers in a very short 14 months. It's only natural that the rapid growth continues. We have gained 6 monstrous subscribers in the past 6 hours alone. Truly, truly, truly remarkable. As you can see, many of you wonderful human beings decided to share in the positivity and celebration by leaving a thumbs up on the recent upload. However, as is expected with fame, fortune, and the sudden acquisition of massive internet clout, the haters were not far behind the supporters and believers, gnashing their teeth through their jealousy of my success. It's really sad to see so many envious people out there, you know? It's like, just because I'm up here, and you might be just a little bit further down here, doesn't mean you have to stomp, punch down, try to belittle, or ignore the validity of what we have accomplished here. You and me. Let's just go through this right now. As of the time that I'm speaking to you right now, the clip of Markiplier shouting me personally out has 263 views with 105 likes and 20 dislikes. Just look at the ratio there. Massive ratio there. Right now we got 84% supporters versus haters, and you know what? That's just incredible. I mean, could be better. Could be better. Maybe should be better, but who am I to complain? It's also got a whopping 39 comments, so we're going to go through these right now. So I started off with just, classic pinned, thanks Mark, with a big smile, just to let him know that I appreciated it. And there's lots of responses there. We're just going to go through them, oldest to newest. Let's see. We've got the ever-present Delano saying, bro, no way, like shocked from, wow, this is a crazy moment. 106 subscribers, finally famous, shout out from, Markiplier. Maybe not the biggest YouTuber, but, it's still a sweet thing for him to do. And this is where we start to see some of the negativity and that hating that I was mentioning from before. I responded to Delano. I said, yep, finally made it, man. Thank you just for being here, for being a part of this. And then we have this account who comes in just with all the aggression, all of the party pooping, vibe destroying, buzz killing energy, saying, it's fake, idiots. And I was like, hold on now, what is going on? Fake? Really? How could it be fake? It was posted to the official Markiplier YouTube channel. You can see Mark himself in the video speaking. You can't fake something like that. And then we go on to see, he replies to my thanks Mark pinned comment. And let's see what he has to say. He says, it's a game, idiot faker. Really? Really? You think this is some kind of game? I said, no, it's not a game. Markiplier just wanted to congratulate me for finally becoming famous, and I'm still happy about that, so I give him the smile with the thumbs up. But I let him know what the deal is. Do not argue with me. He says liar. It's a game. You can see in the video it's a game. Obviously, this guy is just looking for attention, and just looking to belittle the happiness of others because he or she is lost in their own sad and miserable life. I say I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, but why would you try to stomp at this triumphant moment of mine, you know? And this person replies and says, so if I go watch Mark's vid, I won't see a game. And obviously, Mark is playing a game. So the game he was playing was called Kyle is Famous, which was a fitting title of game to play for the moment that he was making the video to acknowledge that being my success. So it just made sense. So, you know, Mark's a gaming channel, so it only makes sense that he was going to play a game in his video. And so because he wanted to make a video congratulating me, the Kyrogus, aka Kyle, he played the game Kyle is Famous. It just makes sense. So I said, you will see a game after he congratulates me. Yes, that is true. That much is true. But it's irrelevant. It doesn't matter in the slightest. It has no effect over what we're talking about right now, over what we're doing today, which is just taking one moment we're just taking one 5-second video to just be happy about something good finally happening after all of this time of working. Finally, a little bit of recognition. And this person chooses to come in and try to stomp on that. So, but the points that they're making, they're irrelevant. Luckily, one of my great friends, Lance Goodman, aka Lance Farts, also known as Lance-a-lot Farts a lot, he comes in to have my back, as best friends always do. As a positivity spreader myself, I don't always recommend, mostly I don't recommend going at people with, you know, hateful, attacking, aggressive words, but I do appreciate the sentiment from Lance as he was clearly coming to defend me because he knows more than anybody how much I've put into this. So he comes in, he says, you freaking idiot. He is congratulating Kyrogus. You don't know anything. And because I appreciated what Lance said, I came back in as well and I said, yeah, what he said. And this person comes back in, the hater says, his name isn't even Kyle, it's Kyro, idiot. And that's why I wanted to say what I said at the beginning of the video about the confusion with the name, because if you didn't know, if you only knew me by my true name, Kyrogus, it would seem like this person had a point here. That's why I wanted to go ahead and clear that up. Anyways, that was the end of that thread, and we got more comments here. We had a couple more supporters, believers, come in to make their presence known. We have Nikisha here who says, cool man, you made it, with the thumbs up. I'm always going to respond to the positivity. I'm always going to respond to the nice comments and the people reaching out to brighten my day a little bit. Comments, they just do that for me, man. They're everything that I love about creating is just the interaction with the viewers, with the fans. So I said thank you. This is truly a surreal moment. Then we have another supporter who ended up getting into beef with the hater from earlier. Timmy Plays with a Z 809 says, congratulations, man. And as always, I'm going to respond to the comment. I said, thank you, homie. Just putting out that love, that energy, just thank you. I appreciate that. And then we've got the hater coming back. The villain of the story. Maybe this person will have a redemption character arc, but I don't know. Right now, they're just all bad all the time. They say, it's fake, idiot. And for the first time today, this might be the fourth message so far, they spelled the word idiot correctly. So I just got to congratulate them. It seems like their education has like quadrupled in the span of the few minutes that these comments have been going on. So I just want to go ahead and recognize, great job. Great job. You're doing great. I've never seen such a large percentage of improvement in such a little time. Now, just because you start near the bottom and just go up a half step, that's still like 100% improvement. So like, there's nothing to ignore there. You know. I want to go ahead and I like to recognize when people are making personal improvements in themselves. You always like to see people bettering themselves. It's a great thing to see. Then we have my supporters coming back, and like I said, I don't condone hateful or aggressive talk to one another. If someone comes in and wants to attack me, I've got thick skin. It's okay. I appreciate you stepping up and taking the stance to defend me and my honor and my dignity. I do appreciate that. We got Timmy Plays here basically trying to silence the hater and saying, you aren't involved in this. That's right, because me and Timmy Plays, we were having a special, one-on-one interaction, one-on-one moment, just creator to viewer, and then the hater tries to come in and ruin it for everybody. And they come back and say, you shut up, I didn't ask you. Now, this is where things get crazy. This is where things are starting to get a little bonkers. We've got supporters, we've got haters, and a war with me in the center. And they're pulling out the big guns, like...
Nobody asked!
Then we got Timmy coming back in with a massive right hook saying, and why did you come here, huh? So shut up and go get a life. I saw this and my jaw literally dropped. Hand over my mouth, because, like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, this is actually getting crazy. I called my mom and I was like, what do I do? This is getting intense. He just ended this man's life. He literally hit him with the shut up and go get a life. Absolutely love to see the raw passion and energy from Timmy Plays here in my defense. It's really a great thing to see. And so in response, I will say the hater came back with a pretty powerful comeback. Timmy Plays, after saying go get a life, the hater comes back with says the one who doesn't have one. Except, I will say, it looks like the spelling that we were commending earlier took a little bit of a step backwards, as he says the one who doesn't have one. But it is what it is. I could still make out what he was attempting to say. And then Timmy Plays comes back with another gut punch, saying says the one who only has 2 subs, which is true. I clicked on the hater's account. Only 2 subscribers, no content, 0 videos. You hate to see it. And then Timmy Plays not only with the 1 punch, but he hits him with the 2 punch, the double whammy. Comes back with a second message in a row that says, you don't have a better insult, don't you? So, clearly, Timmy Plays is on the offensive here, and the hater is just, you know, backed up into a corner, stumbling a little bit. You can tell they're about to lose their footing, as Timmy Plays is just coming in with the massive offensive pressure. Hater does, come back shortly and says the one who believes everything. Clearly, trying to say that my supporters are unintelligent for believing that this amazing moment is true and valid. Timmy Plays come back once again and says the one that doesn't have an Xbox. Now, I appreciate all the energy and the passion in coming to my defense. However, I don't know where you get this information. I don't know how exactly this applies to the current situation. So, it's something. He doesn't, I guess the hater doesn't have an Xbox, and I guess that information was found somehow. So, I was talking about Timmy Plays and his double punch, double whammy, 2 shots in a row from earlier. Well, now he hits with a triple. We just saw the first one. Then he comes back again and says the hater that has 2 subs that thinks their insult is good, but is actually bad and has no Xbox. So just massive heat coming from Timmy Plays back to back to back. Third comment says, and also have not content. And also have not content. Yes, we did acknowledge that earlier. So things are getting intense. Timmy Plays with the double punch, eats one up, 3 in a row, hits him with the triple right after that. So that's a 5-to-1 ratio in the last 6 messages. But the hater comes back. Oh, and I'm actually seeing messages that I had not read before starting this recording. So this is about to get even crazier. Unscripted content coming here. None of this has been scripted. I've just been talking into a microphone. The hater comes back at Timmy Plays and says the one who is annoying. Which, you know, I'm gonna stay out of that reference because there is at least one person in this dispute that is annoying. I'm not going to say who, but at least one person. So now we get to the part I haven't read. A new challenger has approached. Says both of you that can't get off a pointless argument in a YouTube comment section with the classic laughing emoji. So here we've got the classic supporter, hater, and the medium. The guy who doesn't pick a side, you know? It's like those countries, I'm not gonna say who, that stay out of every possible war and international conflict kind of thing. But they always are commentating from the sidelines. Timmy Plays comes back to this mediator and says, you were the one who started it, and that was supposed to be an insult because it sucks. Clearly, he didn't realize that this was an entirely new person, so hate to see that from my supporter, taking a misstep there. But it is what it is, you know, everybody makes mistakes. Both of their profile pictures are just a single letter with an orange background, so I can see where the confusion came from, where the mishap surfaced from. But I will admit, this is not a good moment for my supporter here. The mediator comes back and says, what do you mean I started it? You got the wrong guy here, lol. Yeah, LOL, like we just pointed out. Timmy Plays with a Z, 809, did take a little bit of a misstep there. Then he comes back again and says, you were literally the one who started it in the creator's vid comment. Clearly still not recognizing that this is an entirely different person. So, while Timmy Plays with a Z, 809, has my full appreciation for stepping up for me, I gotta admit, It is sad to see just this misread here. It's just a misread. It's all it is. But it's okay. It's okay. And that's pretty much everything that is currently on the video. Let me refresh just to make sure. I will say there is a Mr. Pumpkin who came in the midst of all this in his own comment and said, bruh, that's just a game. Clearly trying to go the same route as the hater from earlier was. And it is sad to see that I'm going to have to disagree with Mr. Pumpkin here because October, Halloween, it is my favorite time of year. I love, the fall, but I love pumpkins. I like looking at pumpkins. It just fills me with good vibes, And I really like jack-o'-lanterns, and so his name being Mr. Pumpkin and his profile picture being a jack-o'-lantern, it gives me personally the natural inclination that I'm going to like this person. I want to agree with this person. So it's really hard for me to have to pull back and say, you know what, Mr. Pumpkin, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to disagree with you. I'm going to have to dislike your comment. It is what it is, but I do respect your profile picture and your name. I do appreciate that. But yeah, it looks like that's everything that's on the video right now. I just wanted to go ahead and respond to the haters and appreciate the believers, the supporters. I do appreciate you as always. We are just skyrocketing up the YouTube charts, already at 112 subscribers. It's only been 2 months, over a year, so absolutely crazy. I'm glad to say that 6 of you came in the past 24 hours. It's pretty epic. But yeah, thank you so much. Stick around for more content. At some point in the future, we're going to have the 100 subscribers special, as well as a lot of other projects I've been working on. So thank you very much. There should be a vlog coming out in the next couple days, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, let me know what you think about the whole beef, about the whole situation, but mainly let's just stick with the positivity, like a good portion of you have been doing, obviously. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. My name has been Kyrogus. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.